Fake or not, this is probably my favorite bear story in a long time.
It's a wild one.
Wild, just like bears themselves. It's a perfect time to talk about my top five favorite bears of all time in the history of bears.
Do like bears.
Bears have had a good defense for quite some time. You know, the fangs and the claws and the inch of fat that protects them from being bitten and stuff like that. I love I love I don't. Bears are cool. I'm not gonna say I love bears. I think
How's their offense?
silverbacks can take them. Um,
Offense clearly isn't very good.
thumbs. I mean,
They're known for their defense.
they are known for their defense. My honorable mention, my top five favorite bears is a fake bear, the koala bear. They're high all the time, and they have chlamydia.
Wow.
What's cooler than that? You know. Uh, they are not technically a bear. They are a marsupial. They have a pouch in the family of the kangaroo. But Australia just breeds like weird and unique shit. So that aside, they because they have bear typically in their name, they get an honorable mention because they're fucking cute. Don't get me started on drop bears. Are you familiar with what a drop bear is? You didn't give me a reaction.
A drop bear?
A drop bear.
Never heard of a drop bear.
So it's like a rabid koala bear that drops out of a tree and like attacks people, which doesn't happen. It's fake news, but people
Huh.
it's wild stories that have come out of Australia to scare people away from going to Australia. Number five, top five favorite bears. The Kodiak bear, the largest subspecies of brown bear, known as the Alaskan grizzly bear. The Kodiaks are the bears that can get up to like 3,500 pounds. Like they're the biggest grizzly bear. Uh, don't live in Alaska. Don't go into the Alaskan wilderness. These motherfuckers will kill you. Okay. Number four, the spectacled bear. If you're unfamiliar with the name, it is the last remaining species of short-faced bear, which is a typically ferocious, almost ancient bear. Um, Thrived for a very long time. Does not have the long snout of a typical bear, but very aggressive. The last remaining species of that lives in South America, along the western coast. Um, they look cool. They look kind of like badgers, honestly. Um, but probably would still fuck you up because they're aggressive, short faced bears. Number three, the sun bear. They look weird as hell. But the reason they're number three on the list is because they got a giant fucking tongue. They got like a 3 foot tongue. It drops like out their mouth. They can do some wild shit with that tongue.
How do you know?
So come on.
He's seen it.
You don't know what I look up, okay?
I don't think I want to know.
We're gonna have a
Number two, on average, the largest bear. Thanks to fucking Al Gore, they're losing their habitat. The polar bear. If Al Gore didn't create global warming, the polar bear would not have this problem. The polar bear would still be able to thrive. Um, there's a line in a Bo Burnham song it's the irony song. It's called Ironic, and he's listening to Al Gore on CNN out of boredom. His pet polar bear shot himself. Anyways, uh, Joe Rogan also has a crazy story about a polar bear. Not from firsthand experience, but from somebody that he has interviewed. There's like a group of people up in the Arctic floating on an ice square. They saw a polar bear, and a polar bear caught their scent or whatever. I mean, like
From like 3 miles away as well.
it jumped in the water, like on the next ice shelf closest to them. Like you like jumped in the water a few different times and finally made its way over to the ice piece that these people were standing on, and these people had to watch their friend get drug away by a polar bear and fucking get eaten to death. Crazy shit. uh and I mean they're pristine swimmers, and the fact that they live in the Arctic is just another layer of badass. But my number one probably could still fuck you up because it is a bear, um, but not seen as badass compared to the Kodiak or the polar bear. My number one, and purely from the enjoyment of compilation videos I've watched on YouTube, and it's the panda bear. They're cute as fuck. Like, and I mean, I was a big fan of Kung Fu Panda, at least the first movie. I didn't really watch the rest. Um,
All good.
but panda bears, I would love to have one as a pet. I could at least watch like 2 minutes of it eating bamboo, just nothing but eating bamboo.
They
It's
go to
like a
town on the bamboo.
they go to town. That's the ASMR that I like to watch. I don't want to hear fucking
That's how you wake up and spend your mornings.
not quite, but if you know if it comes across like I'll go on a tangent. Like I'll spend minutes of my life
If you were listening to this right
watching
now,
random.
find all the panda bear videos that you can and tweet them at the show at Bob and Bo Show.
Come on, bring it.
Send all your panda bear videos to Tybo so we can waste his time every day.
Give me content. Give me content to doom scroll through. I will take it.
Fun fact about my favorite bear, the polar bear, their hair is not white. It's translucent.
It's translucent. Yep.